Age? Question mark? Question mark? Like she's wearing like a kind of old school like uniform. Is she like, I don't know, she's like a student? I guess let's talk to her. So I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tender Lender. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tender Lender is on your side. So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Godot might be interested. I don't know the type of coffee that she brews. I don't know if Godot wants to drink it. Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here, that incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger? Furio Tigre. Furio? Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Gee, he almost got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie? Sure? How do you like my cookies? I bake them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor's all yours. No. Ladies first, Maya. Reminds me of Konosuba. Ladies first. You can kill yourself first with the poison cookie. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing working together? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger? Saved you? Please, address him properly as Don Tigre, otherwise I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre, of course. I'm sorry. He saved her life. I'd sure like to know how that happened. Saved her life. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently I died. Once. Okay. You're literally a ghost? You died? About 4 months ago. The doctors said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso, okay? You know, free coffee for life. Amazing. Well, I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head? This? So, what's the story about that? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. A fatal injury? Well, it's just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you had said you had died once. Oh, Cyclock. 4 of them, wow. She really creeps me out, Nick. I don't know. I guess I can't really hear her like... You know, I imagine her voice is a lot creepier than the one I'm giving, maybe. I can't really do, like, I don't know how a super duper creepy voice would sound like. Well, same here, we gotta find out the truth. Otherwise, she looks normal, for the most part. Other than the bandage, I guess. Let's see. Anything else we can examine? We can examine his phone, maybe? That's one impressive desk and one impressive drug. It's solid gold, Nick. Gold! Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want such a shiny desk though? I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk. Wow, I'm completely dazzled! That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see out my nose in the reflection. That's gotta be really distracting. So this isn't practical, no surprise there. Well, nothing else to examine, I guess. Oh, we actually took the paper badge, I've noticed. My badge! No? More coffee? No, okay. You know anything about his scooter? No? Okay. You know anything about the Jean's loan? No, you were talking to Armstrong just recently, but I guess not. Not gonna tell us anything. Hey, would you like some weenies? Okay, no. Can you tell us about yourself? No? Okay. A thoroughly bitter person. Bitter. I don't know, actually, when I think of it, maybe she would get along with Godot. He does like bitter things. Bitter coffee in particular. I was wondering maybe she would talk more about Mr. Armstrong, but I guess not. Alright, I guess this is all we can do. I mean, we can... I don't know anything about her operation, though, so there's nothing I can do there. Unless I ask for doctors or something? I don't know. For now, I guess we'll go somewhere else. Oh, there he is! Oatsy's back feeding the pigeons again.
There, pick this, get out of my park!
Like I thought, he's really mad. Oh, come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away where we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man. Now what are you doing, Maya?
Huh?
Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Godot.
Pee-pee pigeon,
Look, we really need to talk to you, alright?
Out with the demons. Out with the Odie. Aid of good fortune.
Ow, see, shell spinners. Painful. Yeah, that's exactly what I was referring to before. You know, it's a Japanese tradition to throw stuff at, at demons to keep the good luck in or whatever. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Yeah. Maya the demon? Oh no. Well, I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
I want to talk about me behind my back now. Dirty old man who was so busy looking at a Syrian girl's backside. I can't remember her face, a filthy, depraved animal.
Not at all.
Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say, I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder in the young lad's cappuccino.
Now that I got a better look at this picture... who else would fit in that maid uniform? Anyway, we hear you.
And another thing, the young neighbor was wearing an earpiece, on the same size as the lens of his broken spectacles.
Well, we're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase, so what? I know what I saw! I tell you!
Okay, take it easy please, Mr. Godot.
Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-heeled brat, take this!
You said you were a craftsman, right?
Ha! The modern world casts all this craftsmen like me aside in droves.
Surely it's not that...
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the Shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose. I screamed right down his hero. Objection!
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I've got a tsunami frustration inside, it's ready to burst out.
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Yeah, we're gonna cut it. Actually, we've got places to go and things to check out and stuff. Maybe another time?
Fine, whatever. Just don't forget, I've got a tsunami's worth of grumbling to do.
Yes. This girl right here is really looking forward to hearing it all. Honest. What? I never said that.
Come to the place where I work then. Here, bring this along with you.
What is this? It's covered in seeds? A discount coupon for a burger? I really want someone to grumble at, huh? Although it is a burger joint. Actually, maybe I should listen to them. Yeah, well, because I was thinking like cut in as in like, you know, change the topic to something more relevant, but maybe we should listen it up. Like, what is he gonna say? Well, I guess I better let him talk. So, there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then?
Of course now, you baka. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. Why am I, some sort of two-bit community handyman?
Well?
Buy some bread. Now that I can understand. What's the point of feeding some greedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at the restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute, what did you just say? At home and at that restaurant? Oh, hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Très Bien? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Oh yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned.
Oh, what? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The servant girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me.
Excuse me, you? Call the police!
Call them yourself. Call them yourself, I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
God, do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened...
Yes, sirree, the owner was a tribune on his own.
Why did you mention this in court this morning?
Well, I would if you have given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom.
I guess, yeah, he was trying to say something. You... Wait a minute, I got more to say! Ah, yes, I remember something else! Nope. Bye-bye! Okay. Oh, I see my... Oh, my mouse is... My mouse is on the screen. Ah, get away.
Well, it's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? Maybe. What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that woman, that man, all alone in the restaurant. Woman, man, what does Armstrong call himself? I don't know. I'll call herself, himself? I don't know, anyway. Mr. Kodo must have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Huh.
Oh, sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead,
Well, we need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. Okay. Well, Armstrong, you around? Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. Okay, he's not around. Can't have open a restaurant about the chef. Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose? Maybe. He's more involved in this crime than we thought. Is Maggie around? Oh, Mr. Wright. Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Was it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. A blog? Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Now, what I remember of the incident anyway? Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match with what you remember? Yep, there are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? So you really think it was that disappearing man that did this? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? Well, it was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well. And they did find that CD in the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. You said that you passed out when the victim Glenn L. collapsed, right? Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Très Bien. No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? Well, the other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Well, CD wasn't inside the restaurant when he was told to call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? Maybe. Well, when you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. It's like Miss Master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much as when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. Well, maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about OCD. Okay, I'm gonna just present profile. I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Well, Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it. Alright. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Well, actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite... Doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... It's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was... a woman. Okay. Weird. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. And she had kind of a cackling laugh. Creepy? Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Present. I know you used to be on the police force, sir, but okay, okay. I thought by presenting her profile, maybe she should remember Violetta. I assume she's referring to Violetta, you know, a creepy person with a cackling laugh, I guess. Oh yeah, here's a lunchbox, by the way. There you go. Oh yeah, I got something you're gonna love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Oh nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, he's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. But somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. Oh, okay. But... oh, she's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But... I guess so. Nom 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 nom. Maya actually gets the lunchbox in the end. Well, how was it? Oh, that hit the spot. I love weenies. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. I think I have a feeling that maybe she does like weenies after all. She just doesn't like Gumshoe at the moment, I think. That's what she really feels. But anyway. Anything else I can present? Did you see this guy? Holy smokes, that's him! Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright. Just look at that ridiculous suntan. Suntan? I mean, he looks all red, I don't know. Well, for the record, I'm not sunburned like an overdried tomato, so I don't know how... Well, he told me he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan. I'm not hearing this. Okay, so, I don't know, is there anything else to talk about? How about the phony? No? Okay. What about Armstrong? Mr. Armstrong was very good to me after I was fired from the force. I can't believe someone as nice as him could have anything to do with this. Could have anything to do with this. Well, in the time between the victim being poisoned and the police being called, the only person who was on the scene that had a chance to do anything was Mr. Armstrong. There was no one else there. Mr. Armstrong wouldn't set me up, would he? Maybe, I don't know. Well, for now, I guess we'll go somewhere else. Hey, by the way, Gumshoe, I ate your lunch. She hates your guts, you know? And the main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already. Yeah, there's the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online, watching YouTube. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. Just gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot distraught girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Well, something must be going down. Something really big. Oh, what are you doing here, pal? Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, you can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We've got a big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus. A virus! Oh. A virus? It's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. I really need to ask you some questions. Let's ask them right now. Okay, I'm gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes. No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this. You hear? From Tender Lender, I guess? Okay. If you've got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang 'em there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tender Lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. It seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady? Lady! Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? Oh, we better find out what the story is with this lady. Well, first of all, let me ask you about the viruses. So, what exactly is the computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. What? Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. Who's that face, pal? You think I know what a virus is? Nobody? I guess, yeah, again, this alternate universe 2019. You know, technology's a little bit behind, I think. Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree to Dr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine, I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. Oh, then again, maybe Gumshoe and Maya, they are, I guess, technologically illiterate, maybe. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? Oh no, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Well, imagine all the case data you store in your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe out all of that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Wow, that's scary. Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network, so the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster.
Just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages typing all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal?
Well, no, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Right, and he wouldn't be able to turn up in the court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
Who? What? Where? When? Why did the conversation jump to talk about me?
Well, anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage.
And all the different viruses have names, right?
I kinda feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before too. What is it called, actually? I don't know. Well, first, let's, show him this, Violetta.
Oh, that's the girl who works over the Tender Lender. You wanna stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse?
Her name's Viola Cadavarini.
Cadaver? I think, like, well, I don't know how you say it. Cadaver? Cadaver, as in, like, corpse, I guess.
She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadavarini.
Bruto Cadavarini? Do you know who that is, Nick?
Never heard of him. Bruto Cadavarini is the boss of the Cadavarini family.
The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name.
We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you?
No, I don't remember saying I was going to. Better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. I think, yeah, I remember something about the Cadaverinis. Something about a repair bill. Where is it? It's, there's a lot of evidence. It's this, right? Repair bill. For $15,000. Well, I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis?
Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who.
You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about?
Well, trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah.
Moolah? As in...
They pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market.
The black market, huh? And that includes Tender Lender, I take it?
Sure, no one stands up to the Bruto Cadavarini. I mean, no one.
Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then. And I assume again the localization, they turned into mafia, but originally I guess they're Yakuza.
And yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So, how did she end up at Tender Lender?
I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tender Lender are pretty tight.
Tight?
That's what it said in the file related to Maggie's case.
Sounds like a pretty important clue. Anything else I can talk about?
I wouldn't go flashing that photo around if I were you, pal.
Why not?
That guy rules the criminal underworld. You could get yourselves in serious trouble. I'm talking about say your prayers trouble.
Sleeping with the fishes? You're shaking, detective.
like a leaf. I'm just, you know, kinda on the edge at the moment. If you know what I mean. Oh, this guy, the tiger.
Is he famous?
Yeah, this guy's not a loan shark, you know? Nope, he's a big lone cat.
Hence the name?
Don't pay him back, and you better say your prayers, because he'll eat you alive.
You're shaking, detective.
Like a leaf. I'm just, you know, on the edge of the moment. Okay.
Anything else? I don't know if there's anything else to present. Nothing here. How about this CD? Oh, okay, I thought that was a generic wrong dialogue, but I guess he says like, that's it, that's the stupid thing I was thinking about. I was too busy thinking about Maggie. And also, here it comes. Don't just nod yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? Well, it's okay, Ma. You don't have to cry about it. The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. Okay, yeah, he was trying to remember something about that.
That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber.
Now, can you give us any more details, please? Give us more details about MC Bomber. So it's not like an album or anything. It's a virus. Well, we already knew about the MC Bomber virus for over a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head of honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands were not met. Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess.
Now the virus has been released, huh?
Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the building.
Or in the city, rather.
It's bigger than the building, it's multiple buildings. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
Oh, this stuff of criminals and viruses, it almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. Well, I mean, obviously, you know, this includes like, the
victim's handwriting, which is Glenn Elg, so probably it was Glenn who made this virus.
The focus right now is on tracing the root of this virus on the black market.
You mean someone put this virus up for sale?
Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
In the millions? A virus can be worth that much?
I can't believe it. I almost forgot the most important thing.
And that is?
You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go?
Well, I mean, lunchbox. You remember the weenies? Well, Gumshoe, they were delicious. I hate weenies. Oh yeah, those weenies.
So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Huh? Well, it was delicious? Oishi. You're gonna break the bad news to Gumshoe. Yeah, that's what she said, really? Or maybe not, I don't know.
Like I said, well, don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made a jumbo lunchbox.
Oh.
Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this?
This sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one. A heavy burden to the heart.
I could just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
Weenies again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all those too.
More weenies,
I really can't eat anymore.
But we must. We must eat the weenies.
Oh, no, she's not here. Oh well. Okay. Well, let's go somewhere else, I guess. I assume, unless is there anything else to talk about? I don't think so. I think we should go to, where is it? Weenies! No? Okay. We gotta eat it right here. No, maybe not. How do I go to Trisbian again? I guess I have to go here first? I don't know, the movement system is kind of weird. I have to go here, then go here, and then go here, I think. Because I think we can try and, maybe break her Cyclops now. Because we know about the tiger. I don't know what we have to show after that, though. Let's see. Don't know what kind of trouble. Something to do with this? Horse gambling? And it wasn't restricted to horse races, it also included the lottery. Okay. Someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. It included the, oh, where is it? There's a lot of evidence. The tiger. Or at least in this calendar, anyway. Let me introduce you. It's this guy, Furio Tigre. Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him would be about his debt. No. It is true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000. Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Jay Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents. I suspect he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this MC Bomber? Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. No. Okay, so we broke your Cyclox. You know, I guess it would look bad for the company when, like, your employee creates a worldwide, you know, virus and affects a lot of, like, important people. Well, Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been affected with the gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt, not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Chesbian? Maybe. Where do you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of a genius, in a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that's marked on his calendar, that was his deadline for repaying his debts. Potentially worth a lot of money. Wow. I guess we won't be needing those horse racing tickets anymore. Okay, just throw them back on the floor. Hey, use the trash can, Nick. Well, guess not. Anything else to talk about? No? Okay. Just, this is Sparta! No. Okay, so nothing there, I guess, anymore. We just learned that, I mean, we simply updated the MC Bomber. Basically, it's worth a lot of money. Okay. Armstrong? No, not here. No, no one here. Yeah, I have to take care of your Cyclops as well, but I don't know. You know anything about this MZ Bomber? No. What else do I need to do? I don't know. Granddaughter. We have a company. Well, I mean, maybe we have enough information. Let's see. I'm thinking, like, do we have enough information to break Violetta's Cyclox? I'm not sure, but maybe we should try, actually. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but maybe we are. Maybe we do have enough. Let's see. Go here. And then go here. And alright. So talk about your bandage. I don't know exactly what happened, but let's see. That's a lot of Cyclops. I don't know. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Scooter? I don't know. Repair bill? Maybe? I have no idea actually. I don't know. I don't know anything about her headband, so I have actually no idea. 20% something else? Do you know about this guy? No. Do you know anything about your own grandfather? This man is your grandfather, right? Carrying a picture like that around with you, you should watch your back. Thanks for the advice. The family is always watching me from the shadows. The family. I thought I saw something suspicious under the cover of that rug. One wrong move and you might disappear forever. This feels like Halloween, only a whole lot more real and a whole lot scarier too. Okay, so that's all we learned from that. Nothing too important. Where do I go now? There's a lot of things. I mean, I want to meet Armstrong. Where's Armstrong? He's not here. Armstrong's not here. I don't get it. Maybe I do have the evidence? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try. Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Repair bill? That doesn't sound right. I have here a car repair bill. It is? Okay, well, okay. I thought Phoenix was saying like, does it have anything to do with like what exactly caused the head injury? I didn't realize showing this bill because I don't know, I made the assumption that the bill was like not literally a car repair bill. It was involved like, I don't know, surgery. I don't know. Let's see. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. Well, let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cataverinis? Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cataverinis have to do with me? Well, something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cataverinis is very strong, and this is why. Your granddaughter, right? Yep. I mean, can I just also show her profile? It just says her last name right there. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? I don't know. I guess I didn't put the two and two together, but because I thought, again, I guess probably because of my own presumptions. I guess I thought the repair bill was like not literally for the car; it's for something completely different. But maybe they're being cheeky and saying, you know, like indirectly, this is the bill you need to pay because of your car or something like that. I guess. Anyway, you sustained that injury in the traffic accident, didn't you? It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family cars when someone pulled out in front of me. Oh, there's a scooter. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head. A bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they stayed, I'd have... is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... Well, I mean, we saw from the picture who exactly it was. A guy with spiky hair, and also a scooter. It's like, it's all broken and everything, so... It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike And my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Catarini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. I mean, just by looking at his bike, it's all beat up and everything, right? It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Catarini, you know the truth, don't you? Hee. Well, this repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cataverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. I knew it, but Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. The fact that he, injured the granddaughter of the head of the Cataverini family crime syndicate, I think he's more scared of your granddad than you yourself, right? I don't think he really cares about you. I don't know. I don't know your relationship, but I think that's what it looks like. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cataverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? You are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cataverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. I guess it cost literally $1 million. Well, there you go. We really did have to, open her heart regarding her little injury. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it could have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cataverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. But I knew that wasn't really true. Crying. Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cataverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. Who's made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse.
Medical papers, $1 million bill for cranial surgery.
Wow, I feel so bad for Viola.
It's inexcusable.
Huh?
There are two things I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything alright, Nick?
We should get going.
By the way, poisoning and betrayal. Reminds me of something that happened in the beginning of this game. Well, right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Okay, get rid of the repair bill. Just throw in the trash. Alright. Guess, well, one last thing we need to do, maybe... Well, two more things, actually. Bonjour. I've been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong? Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got...
Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas.
It's Zeniope.
What are you talking, Zeniope?
Huh. Ah. Well, come out from under the table already, Maya.
Okay, hand over.
What?
You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now!
Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Catarini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Catarini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant.
Wow, don't call her dumb.
You want to know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. Ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. And that's sad.
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm gonna expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off.
Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two.
No, Armstrong. Oui. Mr. Armstrong? Forgive me, désolé. I cannot argue with him. Ah, darn it. That really hurt.
Is that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter.
Wait!
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright.
That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Yeah, that was really dumb. Why did you just take it out and say, hey, I'm going to provoke you, by the way? Even though you're definitely bigger and stronger than me in every way, you know? I guess maybe he was hoping that Armstrong wouldn't, like, you know, get involved and actually be a witness and help him out, maybe. But, well, I guess not. Those medical papers were vital evidence. No!
Hold it, pal!
Yeah, it was almost like a repeat of Von Karma. But Gumshoe to the rescue? Detective Gumshoe!
Detective? You still gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Wow! Come on, Gumshoe! Keep it together! You guys, get out of here! Leave this guy to me! But... Go, pal, and take this! If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Alright, thanks, Gumshoe!
Run away! Why do you think? Don't leave me behind! Well, and I guess Gumshoe gets beat up a lot. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. Tender lender's going down! Wow! Alright, so there you go. I imagine Gumshoe's probably gonna be bruised all over. I mean, normally, I don't know how strong he is in a fight. Maybe if it was like one-on-one, maybe he would have a chance, but it's him against two people, the Tiger and Armstrong, so I don't think it's gonna look good for Gumshoe. Well, at least we survived with the evidence in hand. So I think, yeah, trial time is gonna be, it's gonna be something where we can, actually, you know, find the truth and everything.